V stands for venue, so the place for conducting the event successfully in order to communicate a particular message to that particular target audience or the customers. Event offers once a lifetime experience as a events entire unique experience. Lot of huge requirement of funds is required, and also the management of how you are going to manage your scarce resources. Hi and a warm welcome to you all dear students. I, George Olime, Commerce Faculty, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Dear students, today we are going to take the last session, that is session 6 for your unit 4, that is under the advertisement, publicity and event management. In today's topic, we are going to discuss and I'm going to explain to you about the event management. This is the last topic in this particular unit and it is have a weightage. They can ask you for 5 marks as well as for 10 marks also about what is an event management and what are the principles of event management also. So all this I'll be discussing with you and I'll be explaining to you in this particular session. So dear students, let us start with this event management, the introduction part. So this event, see, EVNTS, all the abbreviations, it starts from, it says E means it stands for entertainment, that is the events which includes entertainment with fun, games and information. And secondly, V stands for venue, so the place for conducting the event successfully. And E stands for equipment, that is technical and non-technical equipment used to run the show which has been very successful. And N stands for news, that is the news about the new product or the movie or activity or offer. Then T stands for the team, that is the total team who is involved, the integrated effort of the total team or individuals who are running this particular show. And S stands for strategy, that is the various strategies or the plans which is like financing or the marketing part or the technical and the human resources activities. So this is about the event, that is the abbreviation of event. So E stands for entertainment, V stands for venue and E stands for equipment, N stands for news, T stands for team and S stands for strategy. Now students, let us understand the history of this event management. It says the history of event management would be entitled to the history of mankind. That is, when the mankind was started, during that time itself, this event management was traced. And an event, it is an universal form and a literal form, which means an occasion. So it says event means it is an universal, so it is acceptable everywhere and it is used everywhere. And literal form, we say that it is an occasion or a function or something when it happens or something needs to be done in order to organize for the same thing. And the events which are attracting worldwide attention, so any event you take, it will attract the worldwide attention and also at the same time getting corporatized. That means it is getting corporatized, means everywhere you can watch it and you can see it. So these events are proved to be very important marketing communication tool because they can be customized as well as in order to cater the needs of the society. So this is very, very important and part of the society or the industry because it says it is very important aspect or where you can find it is important related to communication, marketing communication tool. It acts as a marketing communication tool and thereby it can be customized in order to cater all the needs of the industry. Now these events can include the following, such as an observable occurrence, that is phenomena or an extraordinary occurrence or a type of gathering. Secondly, it says a ceremony, that is can be marriages or birthday parties or any other parties, get-togethers, right? Then it is a competition, that is it may be the sports events or the race, right? So like this. And a convention, that is a meeting which is known as a conference, right? As well as the festival, that is a musical event or a concert or any other musical night we say. And also it happening that attracts the coverage by mass media, some functions or some VIPs or the rallies, election rallies, right? Then a party including internal business function, that is a party inside which is organized by the organization for the people or the industry, that is employees. Then it may be a sporting event, it may be a rafting in the sea or it may be boating or it may be a running race or a marathon, something like that. A corporate or a business function as well as a profit driven means which raise to create or awareness among the company's brand as well as the products and services. So all these are related to the events. Now, definition of this particular event management, it says Philip Kotler defines this particular event management as an occurrence which has been designed in order to communicate the particular message to the target audience. So, Kotler defines this events as, it is defined as occurrence which is been designed in order to communicate a particular message to that particular target audience or the customers. So, event can also be defined as something noteworthy. So, it is also something not noteworthy that will happen according to the set of plans, that is involving networking of a multimedia package, and thereby it says you can achieve the client's objectives as well as justifying their needs and associating with their events. Now, what are the implications of this event management? Students, says it can be an observable occurrence. You can see it. Then it can be designed in order to achieve the certain goals. So, this particular event management, it is very much designed in order to achieve certain goals, right? Then it can also be termed as an experimental marketing, like you are giving a show or you are giving a concert, music concert. So, it becomes like an experiment on part of marketing. So, it is an experimental marketing. Then it is object oriented. So, you are doing something, it is an objective oriented one, and it provides a avenue for effective interaction. Now, which are the categories of the events? Students, first and foremost, it says political events. It means the victory speech which is given by Obama, the former or ex-president of America or the USA. So, you can see the picture here. He is giving a victory message like regarding some of the victories he has got, and he is giving a speech about it. Then, if you see the religious events, that is related to Joyce Meyer programs, that is enjoying every day, how to enjoy your daily, everyday, your life. So, that is a religious event. Social events, if you take, we can see anniversaries or weddings or birthday parties, right? Death, then communions, all this. Then entertainment events, we can see Zee Cine Awards, right? Or any other Sunsilk Awards, like this, the Film Awards presentation. Then awareness events, that is Go Green events, because we are facing lot of humidity and there is a lot of global warming is there. So, in order to create an awareness among the people or the society, Go Green events being human. So, that is one of the awareness events which can be done. Then crafts and creativity, these are the events which has been hosted by the Chhatrakala Parishad, that is Bangalore, related to the crafts and the creativity or the talents of the artisans. If you take up sports events, we can see the World Cup. It may be different sports. It may be like table tennis, or it may be the badminton, or it may be cricket, football, hockey, all this. Then educative academic events, that is Freshers Day, celebration of the colleges, or we can see, or the celebration of CA Day, or the outgoing ceremony given to the students. Then we have corporate events, international events, as well as promotional events. So, these are the various category of events. Now, coming to the event management companies, which are the management companies which will host or undertake this particular events, such as we have Eventus Management, then Unireport Events, then Scorpio Event Management Private Limited, Hame Event Limited, and Dream Merchants. Now, what are the characteristics of these events? That is about the event management. The first characteristic says event offers once a lifetime experience as a events entire unique experience. So, you can see the image here. So, they are showing you like in the Mars, when the space shuttle goes into the Mars, and there they show you about that particular planet and what are the features in that, all that. So, it is a once in a lifetime you get to see all that, or a rare phenomena like it may be a solar eclipse, or it may be a lunar eclipse which is happening, or that is asteroid is coming towards the earth and which may hit the earth also. So, like that, these are some of the once in a lifetime unique events which is been given, or the event which has been given to the, or it has been done in order to see that that has been fulfilling the needs and wants of the customers. Then events are aimed at fulfilling of certain aims and objectives, and also it says as compared to projects, events generally have a shorter life because the lifespan are very specific occurrence and designed to meet certain objectives. Why we say that this event management has lifespan is very less? Because it is only for that specific period of time. So, marriage means it may be like 2 days, or it may like a maximum 1 week, right, with all rituals and all. But if you take birthday parties or anniversaries or something like that, it is for only 1 day or some specific time period like this. Then events involve a substantial and huge requirement of funds and management of the scarce resources. So if you want to conduct an event, then it will surely include, or it includes or involves lot of huge requirement of funds is required, and also the management of how you are going to manage your scarce resources. Then it requires judicial planning of activities, people and all other resources. So if you want to conduct an event, then surely there should be a proper planning of activities which has to be done, and also planning of people and all the other resources has to be done carefully. Then it says events involve facing an environment of risk and uncertainties. So sometimes when you want to conduct rallies, or sometimes when you are planning to have outdoor events and you put a very big shamianas and all in the open space, suddenly there may be a rain, right? So then all the events will be jeopardized. So there we cannot conduct the events. So it is a risky and uncertainty is there and part of the environment. Then events involve the important managerial functions, such as it requires planning, organizing, coordinating, staffing, reporting, budgeting, forecasting and direction. So all these are important aspects in order to conduct a smooth event. Why do you need event management? What is the necessity? It says, like for example, what do earthquakes and the Olympics have a common? So what the earthquake and the Olympics games, they do have common things in both. See, they both are examples of potential disasters. So both are of surely it is a potential disaster which will cause human lives, that is, it will cause a lot of destruction among the human beings. So if an earthquake occurs, what happens in a populated area, thickly populated area, surely there will be a disastrous event for the residents who are living there as well as for the business people also. In the same way, if you take Olympic Games, it is an event that is similar to potential same of earthquake, because it becomes a disaster. Why? Because due to the large concentration of people who are watching this particular Olympics, and is increasing risk of the terrorist threat and other disasters. So naturally, when there is Olympic Games going on, because of huge population, there may be terrorist activities. So they want to do their activities or do something there. So that is also one kind of a disaster. So there you require this particular event management, how to conduct that event safely and smoothly. So both of these events are one of the seismic events, and the other is a sporting event. So one is a seismic event and other one is sporting event. So earthquake is seismic, and this Olympic is the sporting event. So emergence of these managerial concepts in handling such kind of disaster is very, very important. That is why we need very good event management. So it says like mitigation, preparedness towards criticalities. So you should be prepared to meet any kind of unforeseen events which may occur. Then early response to disaster. For example, you know that there is earthquake is going to happen. So to know that earthquake, you put there may be some machineries where you will be planting it, and immediately you will come to know about whether there is an earthquake or not. Likewise, tsunamis also. So like this, you can implement some tools where you can prevent this further damages. Then recovery programs after disaster takes place. Then surely there should be a recovery programs which has to be done in order to come back to the normal life. Then what are the reasons to have this particular, what are the reasons for having this particular event management? So events include, it says event includes the integrated efforts of a diverse team, because it is not a single person show where the whole team will be working on this particular event. So which includes the caterers, that is for food, decorators for decorating, and event managers who will be looking after the overall function on the team and the event, and the technical staff who will be looking after the technical aspects, right? And the management of a diverse set of functionalities also, it will stress upon the need for coordination between and cooperation between all these parties and all the people who are there in order to see that they get or to attain the common objective, that is the success of that particular event. Now secondly, it says event is a time bound activity. Why it is time? Because it is only for that specific period of time. It gets critical to the conduct of activity within that stipulated time period or within the stipulated time frame. And thirdly, it says event involves a lot of huge financial resources, such as, because if you want to conduct a very big event, it may be a marriage or it may be that is weddings or marriages, or it may be a huge public rally, right? Like this, then you require a lot of huge financial resources, and that is very much important part of managing this resources in order to see that you avoid all the unwanted things and wastages, and also see that you can avoid lot of cost, also bring down the cost. And events are generally objective oriented. Why? Because the oneness of success, the success of that particular event depends or it lies on the fact whether the objective has been achieved or completed or not. And also it says the reason why we need this particular event management. It says event plan is prepared for the smooth execution of those particular event, and this event management surely suitable for all kind of event plans, and it is according to the event plans and policies which is been done by the organization. Then coming to the C's of events, that is it says activities that are required for marketing and managing the events, the steps needed to be followed successful accomplishment of the objectives through events are known as 5 C's of events. 5 C's of event. That means what are the activities that are required in order to make this particular event a more meaningful one, more attractive one, and also for marketing as well as managing the particular events, right? So they need to be following the successful accomplishment of that particular objective or the target through that events, and that is called as the 5 C's of events. We call it as 5 C's of events. 5 C's of events follows like this. It includes conception of the creative idea and ambience. That means conceptualization means you need to see where and when and how it is be located and which place, what is the idea, creative idea, and also ambience means atmosphere. Then that is the location. Then secondly, costing involves calculation of the cost of production and the safety margins. So in conducting that particular event, a lot of cost is involved, so you need to find out and calculate what is the cost involved for the production of that particular event, as well as what are the safety margins and how much it is required for having a very good and a safety regarding the safety aspects, the cost involved in safety measures or undertaking safety measures. Third is canvassing for sponsors, customers and network components. Then next is customization of the event according to the brand personality and budgets. Carrying out involves execution of events according to the final concepts. We say 5 C's of events. This can be asked for. Write a note on 5 C's of events. Next part, that is the principles of event management. This is the last topic in this particular unit. So this is very important point of examination view. They can ask you for 10 marks also, 10 or 15 marks. So it says principles of marketing. The first point says event objectives. That means what is the purpose of an event? Why you want to conduct that particular event? So what experience or feel do you want people to have? So when you conduct that particular event, what the people should feel about that particular event and what are the experience they get in that particular event. So planning an event is very, very impossible, because without a clear objective, when you don't have a clear objective, then planning that particular event is surely a big task. So a clear understanding of the objective is very much important and a key aspect for the successful of any event management. That's why it says the event objectives should be very much clear. Secondly, budget planning. The second and most important principle of event management says after deciding the objective, that is, it is very important for planning the budget for that particular event. Now, effective budget planning and management surely will minimize your risk. Then delivering a great event is an easy task with unlimited funds. So giving or doing a very big event with unlimited the funds, it is not possible. So but great management is required in order to produce an event without or within a constrained budget. You need to manage all these things, which is very, very important. So great management is required here in order to within that particular constrained framework or within that constrained budget. Then know your target audience. So it says you should know who is your target audience, to whom you are giving this particular event or conducting this particular event. So the event may be of any type. That is, if you are doing a product launch, surely that particular event, then you must identify who is your target or your customers then of that particular product. It is very important to know why that particular target audience, because so that you can build a very good reputation, build an event, conduct an event around them, and says it must be your event objective. That should be the event objective, that is the target customers should be your event objectives in order to make aware of the audience about that particular product. Know your target audience, to whom you are conducting this particular event. Next is timelines. Timelines, it says determining what has to happen and when it has to happen. So timeline says you have to find out or determine what has to be done, what has to happen, and when it has to be done or when it has to happen. So any large event involves a complex time management. So if it is a very large and big event management, then it requires a lot of time. So, and also scheduling that particular time period and coordinating all the other forces or the people's activities, such as it may be the catering people you need to bring in together, the digital activity people, and the technology setup should be done, the venue preparation, all this has to be coordinated together in order to make that particular event a successful one and to achieve that particular objective. So timeless is another key factor of the event management. So without time frame, you cannot, if you don't set the time frame, then it is not possible conduct an event. So you need to see that the timeline is very, very important aspect on part of, or the key aspect on part of event management. Then coming to the next one, it says marketing and communication. So it is never a case, if you build it, they will surely come. Delivering an audience requires marketing in order to see that the promise of what the event has delivered. So today, if you take up, it says today this involves various channels across direct, mails, social media, digital marketing. So how we are going to marketing and how we are going to do, how we are going to market that particular event, as well as how we are going to communicate about that particular event. So it says they will come, delivering an audience requires a very good marketing activity, then promise of what the event has to be delivered. Then finally it says we can find lot of various channels across various like direct mail, social mail, as well as the digital marketing. All these are important aspects related to the communication and marketing of this particular event management. The next point says thinking sustainably. That means you need to think, that is you have a brain work. So a lot of brain work and the homework has to be done upon this. So making decision in the event management process is considered as a social and environmental impact. So that is very, very important part of the event management. Then the ninth one is managing the risk. Event management is very complex activity, as I told you, that because it has to be coordinated with all the other things, right, and having many elements contributing to the event, such as multiple possible points of failure. Now understanding what is the risk, what are the risks, and what are the likelihood of each one arising, what are the strategies or the policies or the plans you are undertaking, the decisions in order to minimize that particular risk, and also developing a robust contingency plan in order to see that event problems have been solved and non-negotiable tasks in the event management. So how we are going to manage the risk? So that is related to this particular point. Then last one is backup plan. This is very important, where it says if you're planning any event, you must have a backup plan for the contingency. Suddenly, if there is any contingency arises, then you should have some backup plan in order to see that, and that is an alternative plan in order to see that you are going to be reverting your plans to an alternative plan if that particular first plan does not work. Students, these are the important topics which are related to this particular session. So I'll just give the highlights of it again. Let us go back and see what are the things we have understood from this particular session, right? So event management, I told you the introduction part, the abbreviation of event. E stands for entertainment, V stands for venue, E stands for equipment, N stands for news, T stands for team, and S stands for strategy. Then when it was started and why it is started, all this I told you about event management. Then which are the events which can be included, that is ceremony, observable occurrence, competition, convention, that is a meeting, festival, that is musical concert, right, or event. Then a happening that attracts the coverage of mass media, the party, sporting event, corporate or business function, profit event. Then definition according to Philip Kotler, events are defined as what occurrence designed to communicate particular messages to target audience. Now the implication says it can be an observable occurrence, that means you can see it. Then it can be designed to achieve the certain goals. Then it can be termed as experimental marketing, objective oriented, and it is an avenue for effective interaction. Then what are the categories? Political events, that is victory speech by Barack Obama, the former president of US. The religious events, Joyce Mercer programs, enjoying everyday life. Then social events, if you take weddings, anniversaries, death and communications. Then entertainment events, C Cinema Awards. Awareness events, Go Green events, and being a human being. Then crafts and creativity, these are the events which has been hosted by Chitrakala Parishad, that is Bangalore. And sports events, World Cup of different sports activities or the sports events. Educative and academic events, that is Freshers Day celebration in the college or send-off parties, right, or the celebration of CA Day, then corporate events, international events, and promotional events. These are the various events. Now coming to the companies, which are the event companies which can organize the event management or will run the event management, that is Eventers Management, then Unireport Events, then Scorpio Event Management Private Limited, AME Event Limited, and Dreams Management. Characteristics, features, so it says once in a lifetime these events, so you have to conduct this, so you get an experience about that particular event, then it is aimed at fulfilling certain aims and objectives, then as compared to projects and events it has a shorter lifespan, then events involves a substantial and huge requirements of funds in order to manage the scarce resources, then it requires judicial planning activities and people and other resources, then events involve facing of environmental risks such as risk and uncertainties, then events involves important managerial functions such as planning, organizing, directing, staffing, then all forecasting, all this. Then why you need management, that is event management. I told you when the earthquake and the Olympic both are the disasters which may occur. So when it occurs, how to prevent that particular disasters and how you can safely conduct and smoothly conduct that particular events. And after that, after the disaster takes place, if there is a disaster and that disaster takes place, then what is the recovery, how you are going to recover from that particular disaster, that is also part of event management. So reasons I gave you. Now coming to the principles of management, very important point of examination view. It says 10 points or 15 marks they can ask you, 10 marks or 15 marks they can ask this particular topic about principles of management. So event objectives, budget planning, know your target audience, then timeless, marketing and communication, thinking sustainably, then marginal risk and backup plan. So these are the students about this particular topic which I explained to you. So hope you understood. So here is the end of this particular unit, that is about advertising, publicity and event management. So see you in the next class with the new unit, that's the last unit, that is marketing research. So till then, take care, have a nice day. Thank you, students.